LEC Week 2, Day 2, Splice vs Origin. So this is actually going to be a pretty good game. Standard draft so far. Actually, Swain ban's interesting. I haven't seen that. Maybe people are comfortable matching the Swain into Urgot, and so it doesn't make the Urgot as strong of a first pick. Cassio Karthus Aatrox ban, and the Xin Zhao Prio. So Xin Zhao Prio has fallen a lot in many regions, but they still opt for the 1-2 Xin Zhao with Irelia. Sejuani was still up. They could have gone Sejuani. And Splice go for the Urgot Lysandra, very common combination, with a Nocturne. So they can blow someone up very quickly. I feel like Splice are kind of looking for a Kai'Sa with this comp. Origin are matching a 1-3-1 as well. They have a stronger 1-3-1 with Irelia Rise. But the Nocturne into Irelia Rise does kind of make the 1-3-1 not as strong because you don't know where the Nocturne is mid-game. So they go Alistar. I like that pick. Now you're kind of hesitant to pick the Kai'Sa. They can still Kai'Sa Braum, but it's not as safe. Maybe like an Ezreal. So they still go for the Kai'Sa. It fits the team comp really well. It's just scary for lane. And Origin can now pick like an aggressive AD carry. They can go Kalista. Even Ezreal would fit this comp really well. You get the nice 1-3-1 control. You can get your harass down. Alistar can protect you pretty well. They go for Ezreal. Okay. So both teams picking the AD carry that fits their team comp the best. Not playing to lane as much as just playing to team comp. The Ezreal is good in the Kai'Sa, so that is kind of playing for lane, but the 1-3-1 control is more important. Let's full screen this. Okay, so blue star for Nocturne. That's interesting. Xin Zhao just doing buff into Crab, I'm guessing? Oh, into Krugs. Very interesting path. So he's going to be level 3 off the Krugs. He's very low. Healing up a bit. So they're chunking the Urgot. Maybe the Xin Zhao looks to gank him. But yeah, he's peeping in. The Crab's gone. They see him now. They see he has 12 CS. Nocturne's very happy. Nocturne might run for this bot Crab soon. But they don't have bot prio. And the Alistar is checking. Okay, so Xin Zhao at least gets bot Crab. Nuke Dog should be pretty happy with this matchup. Rise into Lysandra is Rise favored, so he does get the scale. But obviously he has to run cleanse, so Lysandra can TP back to lane. And still do Lysandra things. He'll be farmed. He'll get his opportunities to start team fights for the Nocturne Kai'Sa. They just got Rise sums. That's insanely big. Because now when Lysandra is 6, that Rise is 100% dead. And when Nocturne is 6, man, he can't even leave far from his turret. Yeah, so we can see that how tough this lane is for Kai'Sa. If he gets comboed, even with Braum blocking so much damage, he still gets hit so hard by the Alistar. But good return damage. Maybe they thought the Braum was far away. They see the Xin Zhao topside. Alistar's with the Xin Zhao. I like this. Mithy's really good at meeting up with his jungler early game and getting vision. They have the pink ward set up topside. It's clear they're trying to give Irelia some cover. Now that Urgot's level 6 with Ignite, that is when the Urgot's really, really scary to lane against. He can kind of almost one-shot you with one flip. So they get the vision down, the Irelia's safe. He can scale. You can see he rushed the tabbies, so he knows it's scary right now. And they see the Nocturne. This is perfect. He still went aggro while Ryze was stuck under turret. I don't like this. I mean, he stacked his passive, so he's like, oh, this is perfect. Like, this is my best time to trade. But look at the Urgot. He has Ignite. He has his ulti. He has to burn his flash. He has no TP. At least he gets out. But he misses this wave. This is not what you want to see. Urgot still has TP, by the way. So they do get this dragon, it looks like. They probably get this dragon anyway. They do have this bot control and the Ryze. Alright, so still looking for the first Nocturne ulti. I definitely want to see a killer assist off of it. I'm shocked that this Ryze hasn't died. He had no cleanser flash, burned pre-6. So that did seem like a pretty easy kill to me. But maybe he was playing really safe. Crab for Xin Zhao, bot lane still going well. The Ryze has lost a lot of damage on his turret, so that does kind of signify that the Ryze was playing pretty safe. So really impressed by the way Splice is controlling this game. This Irelia is... Wow, they just... Is that 80 carry? So I really, really like this play. So bot lane, clear the wave, back out, double TP onto the minion. So get this kill. Now Rift Herald's up, Dragon's not up. They get first turret for sure. And they're gonna get this Rift Herald. That was an amazing play. Alright, so they almost get the first turret. First turret's not too much gold. It's only like 100 or 150 gold, so not a big deal. They got a lot of plates. They got 2 kills. They're now on the correct side of the map, so they can be pressuring this Rift Herald. Origin start the Rift Herald. Oh, Nocturne gets it. This is kind of risky though. Oh no. So bad for Origin. Yeah, Irelia's bottom. I'd like to see an earlier TP from Irelia. So now Irelia's coming in. Urgot's here. Nuke Duck gets zoned. Maybe the calls were mixed. Like, look at Origin. Let's see how they fight it. So Mithy dies right away. Xin Zhao flashes out. Who's this? That's Irelia goes for Xerxes. So Splice is in an insanely good spot right now. They got the Rift Herald. They're gonna get top turret. They actually have enough time to take this turret swap back bottom for this dragon. You see Origin, they already know that they want to get control bottom first, so they're already sending their bot lane bottom. This turret's gone. So yeah, correct response from Origin, but Splice is going to be here in time. It doesn't matter that Ezreal was here first. Push out bot lane, go for the Ith Dragon, go for bot turret. That's too aggressive. You don't see Alistar. So mistake from the Urgot, but they do get the Rift Herald mid. They get the charge on the second turret too. That's really nice. And they got the mid turret when the plates were still up, so yeah, they got a lot of gold for that. So very nice from Splice. Do they get bot turret as well? So they trade the top kill, maybe top turret, for mid turret and bot turret with the plates and Earth Dragon. So really good game so far from Splice. I'm really a fan of that double TP play topside. Urgot's not here. Irelia's not here, no TP, so kill whoever's in front. Do they see Xin Zhao? It's hard to tell. No, they don't. But yeah, just 4v4 engage. They know they're not immediately nearby. They also know Irelia can't come and Urgot can. So if it's a long fight, it will be 5v4. If it's a short fight, it's 4v4 worst case scenario. But yeah, I'm really worried for Origin. Starting out 1-3 is not what they were hoping for. They definitely have a lot of strong players on this roster. Okay, so pretty good setup from Splice. They have mid pushed in all the way. They have bot pushed in all the way. They're ignoring top right now. I'm okay with that. There's a big wave pushing. They can't really utilize that too well. The top tier 2 is already down. And since Baron's not up, they can kind of start taking these turrets. I always call turrets like this luxury turrets. I forgot who taught me that. Maybe it was... I forget. But it's kind of a luxury turret just because it doesn't really get you much more map pressure. It's pretty far away from Baron. It doesn't help you take control of the map like these other turrets. But it's obviously gold on the map. So if you can take it, it's good. If you can't, no big deal. It doesn't really affect your mid game too hard. Whereas like taking mid turret is huge. You take mid tier 2, you can push them all the way into tier 3. Take full control of their jungle is so much easier. So yeah, now Baron's up. I'd really like to see a clean Baron setup. 2, 3 people mid, Lysandra here. And they have a TP. So not the cleanest engage. I would say they went a little bit fast. Let the TP come in. Make them kind of walk together. But yeah, that's kind of not the setup you're looking for. Origin do have a window to take control. Urgot has TP. Maybe Urgot TPs now. So Origin take this opportunity. They take the crab, get rid of some vision, go back to their jungle. Irelia goes top, Urgot's bottom, and now no TP on Origin side. So this Urgot will be able to push in bottom and feel really good. If they can keep control of Baron area and have Urgot push bottom in pretty far, this game's going to feel really nice for them. The crab is saving them right now for sure. So they're just starting it. Sandra's on the side. That's a really... Oh, it's double earth. That was a really quick Baron. That's so hard to deal with. Zendao just goes to his Grom. He starts running over. There's no chance. So yeah, they do get the Baron. I wouldn't say it was the cleanest setup, but since they had double earth, they understood what they could do. This is definitely not good. They were playing so well. They had one death. They pushed in mid up top. They're low. They don't have any mana on some people. Very low mana. It's just greedy. They try to get too much. They can base as well. They got some gold. They really want the turret. At least they died together. Interesting highlight onto the Zintao. So they literally just spawn and run it down. They're like, yo, there's no top turret, no mid turret. Just run it down, take the inhibs. They don't have Urgot, so they have to run away. They can be a little cleaner. They're getting a little ambitious. But, alright, now they have the setup. Nocturne in the side lane. Like, imagine if Nocturne was top and Urgot was with them right now. That would be way better. But yeah. Flash from Kaisa. Do they get the inhibs? They get mid. Nocturne can stay mid to push it. This doesn't look that easy anymore. Alright. Back and get the Ocean Dragon. So they got some more regen. Bot turret. So the objective is this Baron. If you can get stuff right now, that's fine. That's great. But if Origin play the game decently, then they're not going to lose an inhib turret or an inhib. So just control top jungle. That's the objective. You can have a really, really nice Baron setup right now. You have time. So they're basing. They have some time to push in mid. They can push in mid so far. So look what this Urgot is doing. They push them out pretty far. Origin is doing the only thing they can do, which is go through mid. This is what you have to do. So if you're Splice, I mean, they can engage here, but what you can also do if you're Splice is see them here. You think you're stronger as 5, so just push them back. Just come here and push them back into their inhib and then go back to Baron. So that's a really nice pick on Therese. Should be an easy team fight now. It's so confusing to fight. The Nocturne ulti goes off. The rest of the team doesn't even really know what's happening to Rise. Yeah, the communication is there, but not being able to see numbers makes it so hard. Because it was 3v4 on the front line here. Like, this is a 3v4. Kaisa and Nocturne go right. So up here is 3v4, but since it's so hard to tell what's going on, it's kind of hard to assess it. So I expect this Baron to be game. I don't have to do anything too special. Just make sure you get bot inhib. It's the most important inhibitor to get. And someone needs to be mid to buff up the minions. It's Nocturne, so this is smart as well. They have double cannon, so the cannons are doing work. Kill Ezreal. Alright, game's over. So, very low kill game from Origin. So Splice had a very calculated game. I would say they had a few mistakes, but overall impressed with their gameplay. They definitely controlled the early game. The swap top, I already said it earlier, that was insanely good move, especially with Dragon gone. They didn't lose any objectives for it. They got the kills, got a bunch of plates. Almost lost Rift Herald because of the base, because of how much they got, but get the Rift Herald too. So yeah, really well played by Splice. I would still like to see better Baron setup, but they had the double Earths. They did what they had to do. And as soon as they saw an opportunity, they got the Baron. So kind of worried about Origin. They start out 1-3. Not the best synergy on the team. But it's early. It's only the first 2 weeks. It sucks to see some trends between the games, but they can definitely improve. They have time. And for Splice, they're looking pretty good. So excited to see some games from both these guys.